Go Andy go, don't accept the rhythm, no.
It caught on in a flash.
They played the mash.
They played the monster mash.
I'm Luke Summerhays,
I'm James J. Miles.
I'm Andrew Rice.
I'm James the Jester Stewart.
and you're listening to Monster Mash.
And in this episode, we're hunting the Iodrome.
Ooh.
Alpha monsters that lead prey packs, larger than their brothers and with a more prominent crest, Iodrome spit a poison that slowly saps the life from their prey. They are found primarily in subtropical zones.
So see with the poison, that was
I
every
like
other
the sound
drome.
of poison actually slapping someone now. So,
Yeah, that's every other drome up until the bit about the poison, which I suppose describes the Iodrome pretty fucking accurately.
yep, that's our stunt. See you next week.
Nice, catch you later.
Yeah, I'm fairly sure they've literally copied and pasted the first sentence and just changed the monster name. Yep, I wouldn't be surprised if there was the first print or something of the original Monster Hunter, they literally accidentally left in Velociprey in his description.
Just like
Did you ever get a school report and it had another kid's name in it?
No, because my teacher's professionals.
Yeah, mine fucking weren't. They were literally just copying and pasting vague comments about kids.
No, the PE reports you could always tell were very phoned in, and I'd literally just got a name pasted in. They had 3 report types, and whether you were a good sporty kid or a not sporty kid, or a not sporty kid who didn't turn up with his kit, those were the 3 reports that were written.
This is the first time Randy's not had his physical
No,
education kit
I always bought I was
I'm sick
option
and tired.
2, thank you very much.
to my back teeth of telling him to do his football practice in his underwear.
No, they never did that. People didn't.
Nah,
put
they
their
had,
kit-
they had a.
only after school. Just
health
for
and
the Andy
safety,
the
mate.
Bee.
Health and safety.
So this is a good start to
So the Iodrome. That
To be
poison
fair,
master.
we're probably being a bit cruel to the Iodrome because I feel like out of
We
all of
keep
the drones,
fucking killing them, mate. Of course we're being cruel.
Actually,
Kill
we
him?
caught that one just
Oh, that
now.
one.
That's true. That's
That's-
not.
that's where it
Wait,
starts,
no,
bro.
wait. Are you saying capturing it
Anytime
is
we
that
fight a
much
drone
more
from now on, we're
humane?
going to capture it.
What? So we can chuck it in an arena and fucking whack the shit out of it later, beat it up a
No,
bit more?
we're going to return it to its
do an
natural
experiment
habitat.
on it. Nah, mate.
I don't know
we
about
can't-
yours, but I want to get a good report from the Hunters Guild.
Just
None of this copy-paste bollocks.
Guys,
No, they won't be able to return it
is
to the wild now. They'll
is
have
your
to.
description the same as mine? It's really weird. It just seems to be the same every time.
They won't be able to return it to the wild now. It'll just be like that scene in The Betweeners where they punch the fish in the boat.
Fucking hell! I thought you were going to go animals in captivity or something, they're just not ready to return. No, actually punching a fish to death.
That is one of my favourite moments of comedy.
It's pretty awesome.
Fucking brilliant.
The Iodrome.
But yeah, as I was saying there, I feel we probably are being a bit unfair to the Iodrome because I feel out of all the drones we've spoken about this far, he's probably the most interesting.
It's the weirdest looking.
Yeah,
Really pointy and sharp, and then that crest on his nose. Weird.
it's like an axe head, kind of like
Yeah.
you look at it, yeah. It's got a little hat on his head, which I suppose is the point of a crest.
Also, hat on his head, as if that's not where hats go.
Listen,
Nah,
shut
Hunters
up.
back.
The thing is, its claws aren't really as sharp as the Velocidromes or Agendromes. They're not like talons. So that's obviously why he's got his poison to hunt his prey. He wears them down with that, and then obviously rips into them with his fangs and the rest of the eye of prey pack, so to speak. So yeah, that's the big thing about that Iodrome is the big gob of poison that shoots out.
He looks quite a lot skinnier and less powerful than the others.
Yeah, he looks like.
I don't know that his attacks do actually do any
Sure,
less
that's
damage though.
True.
Probably not, but
Is he
I think from a
skinnier?
design
I think
standpoint.
considering his size, they'd make him be the quickest out of the drones. But the Gendrome still seems to be the quickest.
Is this an actual thing that he's smaller? Because I have never fucking
No,
noticed.
Not
He looks-
massively, just his
Just
design
these kind
is
of
more
shapes are a
Yeah,
bit
he looks a bit
pointy.
weedier. Yeah, he looks like the Grima Wormtongue of the drones, just in the background there.
Sweet, nice niche reference there.
Wormtongue's the Lord of the Rings, fucking biggest fantasy films of all time.
Yeah, but come on, Grimmer Wormtongue. Do you
That's
reckon
too niche,
people
man.
know him? He wasn't that major a character.
A lot of his scenes were cut from the cinematic release.
Yeah.
I'd argue he was one of the main antagonists of the second film. So
I would say if you were going to describe that sort of character, Grima Wormtongue is who you'd use.
like kind of like weedy in the background, but slightly dangerous.
I suppose these days maybe you'd use Littlefinger.
Yeah, but what? No, forget it. Forget it. Let's move on.
No, don't get me wrong. I get it. I think it's a bit of a niche reference.
I think you're underestimating our listeners, Andy.
Maybe.
I think so too. Just going back to the Iodrome's kind of big poison gob he does. I always kind of like, I don't know if this has been confirmed in any of the chat in the Hunter's notes or anything, but I always took that as being kind of a side effect of where the Iodrome developed. So like we just talked about with the Gendro episode, like his paralysis was to maybe stop the desert inhabitants jumping into the sand, keeps them out from underneath the sand. I always took the big poison gob as because he lives normally at the marshlands or the swamps where a lot of bugs fly about, and if you obviously smash them with a weapon, they break and splinter, and the way to kind of harvest them is with poison, so to speak.
Yeah, it makes sense actually.
So I just took that as kind of a side effect of that, but I don't think that's actually been established in the lore.
Well, yeah, but it's environmental storytelling, isn't it? That's smarter than that.
Oh, you'd like to think, despite that copy-paste job on that fucking Hunter's notes. And then we've got the Iodrome. So it's not too much to say about those guys. Those are just basically little Iodromes.
It's like dinosaurs, but this one's red.
The small ones,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, absolutely.
Can they?
Yeah.
Yeah, they can. So they can.
I
Yeah.
suppose I just don't very often leave them alive long enough.
Well, no. Why would you?
Typically only happens if you're sitting there like trying to mine ore.
Yeah, they'll
And
come
you just
behind
want
you.
to ignore rather than like kind of kill them and then mine your spot.
Oh, yeah, they are.
Like, you sometimes you just ignore it and you're like, I'm getting this mine spot. Just leave it there, and then it'll spit on you.
Yeah, they'll come up and gob at you, and that'll be that.
And the poison slaps you in the face, and you're like, oh, for fuck's sake.
Again, fucking hell. Look,
Hello.
is there a dinosaur the Iodrome's based on?
There is one that has a silly skull like that, but I can't remember what it's called, and I don't know how to Google dinosaur with a silly skull like that.
Let's fucking Google
Put
that.
that in. Put that in. See what we get.
But yeah, because they think it used its weird head like to make it cool. There's a couple that look like that,
Make
and
it
I've done.
cool. I'll lay off you, mate. You're too cool for me.
Parasaurolophus. Is that not what you meant?
Yeah, that's the one I got as well. I'm sure there's one that has actually even more like the Iodrome's skull, but I couldn't tell you which one it is. But yeah, there's quite a few dinosaurs that have weird crests and things on their head, which they think were part of how it would blow air through them and make a like unique mating call or a unique sound. Which is what I meant, Andy, not to make it cool.
I think maybe that's where like the Iodrome kind of houses its poison.
That would also make sense, yeah.
Is it not like? Is it not? It can still gob at you when it's gone. So maybe it has like some left up in its body, but that's probably where it stores it and generates it, I'd imagine.
Mm-hmm.
It's my personal thoughts, anyway. Is there any evidence of like? I don't know if we talked about this last time when we spoke about one of the dromes. Is there any evidence of dinosaurs that existed gobbing shit at you?
No, because dinosaurs didn't exist, mate.
Wow. Thanks, Andy, for your input. Back to paleontologist Luke.
Well, we've had this conversation, I think,
Yeah. Twice.
time now.
Have we now? Great.
The one in Jurassic Park that gobs poison.
Brilliant.
The designers literally made it up.
Fuck's sake, Jay. We thought we had a Jurassic Park free evening.
I'm starting to suspect that Jay does this.
This is the last drone, isn't it?
This is the last drone, yeah.
It's just a dinosaur, so we're kind of.
We've got some actual interesting monsters coming up soon. Thank fuck.
Yeah, thank fuck. We had to get this one out of the way, though. We had to be done.
We've managed to get some half decent chat out of really some shit monsters. So
Mm-hmm.
when we do start getting into some real interesting ones,
We're really going to disappoint.
With the driest
Yeah.
fucking podcast going.
I do fucking listen to the casts. I do resent that. Luke said, I'm starting to think Jay doesn't listen to the cast when I asked about the fucking goblin dinosaur for the third time.
I still starting to think Jay does this as a deliberate gag.
Oh! I thought you said doesn't listen to the cast. Either works, to be fair. Because one of them's true, one of them's not.
Wait, what? So you do listen to the cast, you said?
Andy, don't make me explain another fucking
No, but that means that did do it deliberately, but I don't think you did deliberately try to get him to talk about Jurassic Park. Or were you?
I didn't mean it. Forget it. You're not pulling me on this again.
Right, let's all calm down and relax in the market.
For fuck's sake.
So it's going to make sense when they listen because the hunt's going to come at the end.
Yeah. That's why I said it. Then they can go back and re-listen and realise how good my joke was.
You think people listen to this podcast fucking once, let alone twice?
No, I'm not saying like they need to listen to it from the start again. Like just rewind to
They
that
should, though. I
specific
think it's
point where I
always
make that joke.
So I know waiting for a new monster mash every week can make you feel like Prince Charles waiting for his mum to die. But next week we'll be discussing the Royal Ludra.
And if you've managed to sit through what I think has been our 4th or 5th fucking episode on a normal dinosaur,
You're a
then,
better man than we are, or women. We don't
then
discriminate.
yeah, you might actually have some interesting podcasts coming up. So make sure to follow us on Twitter and Monster Mash Pod, and on the iTunes, the YouTube, the Facebook, all your various social media of choice.
And please tweet at AndyMan949 links to buy a copy of the Dummy's Guide to Jokes. Thanks for listening.
Fucking hell.
See ya!
For fuck's sake, that was actually a long one, that.
Iodrome.
Area 6.
Have you seen all these pink birds take off? It's really pretty.
Kind of pixelated as well, though.
Yeah, but when you're sort of running by,
Just
Hmm.
imagine
A lot of
it
stuff
on the
going on.
Switch, boys!
What the fuck just happened there?
We've all got really excited about the Switch, Andy. Come join us, get excited.
It's gonna be shit. Nintendo are gonna go bankrupt, they're gonna go mobile, multi-platform.
Andy, this is not the type of atmosphere I want in my Monster Mash pod. Be enthusiastic.
No.
Give me a giggle, Andy.
You know what
switches
I'm
get
doing.
bitches, let me tell you.
I don't need bitches.
He's in area
Already fucking rolling them.
6.
6.
Help my paintballs, keep
I
going.
had the opposite problem that I had with the Velociraptor, because I literally just saw the Iodrome and thought it was a brain.
Just got really excited.
Well, no, I
Praise
saw it, I was
the-
like, oh, there's one over there, and then it got an exclamation mark over its head, and I was like, ooh, whose footprints are these?
Why did you just become American?
I've got great poison. The best poison.
Oh, I was making a Metal Gear joke because of the exclamation mark.
I got that.
I will cut out the bit where I explain my joke then.
I like it. My favourite jokes are the ones that need to be explained.
Oh god, I've been gone!
Oh, fucking get back up there, you prick.
No!
Bring him over here. Don't let this happen. We need to trap the Trump. Don't kill him.
Do you not kill Trumps?
Don't kill Trumps because they just come back more powerful than ever. Yes.
There we go.
Oh, fuck you, that bloody bellows you to the heel.
I'm not getting ready though, what it is.
There we are. We trapped the Trump.
It was a little dinosaur.
A bit like a 13-year-old. Hey.
You see it like limp before, like, or is that just like a guess?
No, I'm in tune with the Iodrome.
It's actually a mistake, like the Iodrome's like crest as a kind of hairpiece.
I'm actually more like the Iodrome hide. It's very rare and hardly ever seen at market. That's me.
You what?
I'm very rare and hardly ever seen at market.
I don't understand.
It's okay, Andy.
Is this a wrestling joke again?
No! It's basically said I don't go at the house, but it was shit, so forget it.
Hardly seen at market.
Forget it!
Sounds fun.
It's gone. He's just trying to get you to explain a joke, man, because that's what he loves.
I genuinely don't understand about seeing at market.
Wait, like, oh fuck.
Do you
me
see everyone
and,
you go down the market, mate?
Let's leave it alone, forget it. So,
The
we
Scottish people all go to the market, is that it?
forget it! The moment's gone!
I've got a thirst for knowledge, mate.
I've given up with you.
Well, I really want to go to the market.
No, we've already established I've rarely seen it market.
I like how you've turned this into mocking Andy when it was definitely you being weird.
Seriously, is this an actual phrase that like I meant to
No,
know?
it's not! Leave it alone!
I just don't get it. It's upsetting me that I don't
It was
understand.
me being slightly tired and cracking the worst fucking joke ever
But
cracked.
I don't understand what the joke was about in the first place.
It wasn't! That was the point!
It's a joke about nothing. So the joke was that it was a bad joke. Is that what you're saying?
It's over, right? It's done.
Is it like when a 3-year-old writes a joke? Is that it?
Is it like what?
Why did the chicken cross the road? Because Boots was on the other side. Is that the sort of joke you're going for?
I don't understand, Andy. Please explain why a chicken's crossing the road.
It was a shit joke that never made any sense. Like,
Exactly!
kids tell.
Now he gets it.
So you were being a child? Is that what you're saying?
Yes!
Right. I can't remember why you were being a child.
You've broken luck.
There's something wrong.
There's the whole fucking episode in Iodrome there for you.